Hello people there, this is TheRubyRevolution. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to War Thunder. Now, cast yourselves back to 2015, 2016. You get in from work or school or whatever weird and wonderful things you do during the day. You get in and you boot up some War Thunder and you want to play some top tier jets and you want to club some sales. What do you play? Well, the answer is this. This is the Cl-13 Mk5. Germany's once top tier jet. For many years, this was the best jet in the game. It had the fastest speed, really good maneuverability, had 12.7 Mark III Browning machine guns. Very capable jet for so many years. This aircraft was introduced in the middle of 2014. And if you think about that, when did supersonics get introduced? And it was the end of 2018. For so basically 4 years, this jet was the top dog when it came to air realistic battle. Obviously, War Thunder has moved on massively since then, and the CL Sabre has definitely lost its top spot when it comes to air realistic battle, with supersonics been added in, transonic jets with air-to-air missiles, things like that. But I want to see if this aircraft can still be sort of somewhat competitive, and we can reminisce about the good old times with War Thunder, when this thing just used to club everything at top tier air realistic battle. Also as well today, we're going to talk about the incoming patch, the 1.97 patch, how War Thunder is moving forward, because we're reaching that stage where it's very much changing very rapidly with each patch with War Thunder. Something else gets added in, which is slightly better than everything else, or a new dynamic which comes in. So this is just going to be a more chilled video today. We're not expecting the best out of this aircraft, but we're just going to chat about War Thunder in its past, moving forward, and what we can expect from the 1.97 patch. So yeah, let's get going, and we'll see how we get on with this Sabre. Okay, welcome to Malta for our first game. Now, we're obviously doing this old school style. We have no missiles. We have no radar. Actually, no, we do have the radar, but it's not the best radar. It's literally just the targeting. Radar with only 3 kilometers. But for so many years, though, this jet was just the best in the game. It had the best top speed. It had better maneuverability than, say, the Mk5, although, whoa, careful. It had better maneuverability than the Mk5. The guns weren't amazing, but they're laser accurate, very good, and very capable. I think about that. 4 years this jet was the best. Mostly because Gaijin just neglected realistic battle, and they were focusing on tank. Realistic battle adding on the different tech trees, as well as just pumping out those premium packs. And in the last year, literally the last year, we've gone from the F100 to missiles to now the MiG-21s, Phantoms, radar. It's been a rapid change of War Thunder in the last year. And with this news patch, I do think that we're progressing further into history again, where some of the jets now are getting like radar targeting as well. The Drakens can have very extreme maneuverability, and these jets as well don't have that much in terms of ammunition for the guns. The missiles are very much the main offensive armament. I do actually think, though, that with this coming patch, the Phantom is going to take the crown back for the best jet. Those 20G missiles are going to be absolutely lethal. And it's good that there's going to be quite a lot of diversity now. It's just a shame for Italy is not getting, say, the F104. Poor Italy is like the only nation now with no supersonic. Well, there's a J-32B down there. I did a review on that not too long ago. And that's the same battle ratings we are. And it's just as quick. Arguably better guns. And it carries 4 air-to-air missiles. So we can get on this J-29. Maybe. Oh, pilot sniped him. The guns, obviously, are still fantastic when it comes to the Sabres. It's just the lack of utility, I think. You know, you can't use the missiles to force people to turn. The only real jet at top tier which was competitive was this. Was the Hawker Hunter because I had a very similar speed, but this was still quicker. It was still slightly quicker. Let's try and get this MiG. The Sabres are so good at dogfighting, really good maneuverability, and I still think this is still doing fairly well, I think. Missiles would be nice. Oh, lost control. Come on. And we got him. Don't think we make. I do really like the Browning machine guns. That are so easy to aim. Don't you steal my kill? They're so easy to aim. And I think if you want to get to top tier and you're not used to jets at top tier, the Sabres are such easy jets to start off with. The guns are really accurate. They're quite forgiving in terms of their fight performance. Very good maneuverability. You can sort of dogfight more if you're more used to dogfighting rather than like using the speed, etc. Like with their okay, we've got a J-32B coming in. Okay, let's try and get the speed into play. We should be able to outrun a G91. And this thing just clubbed for years. Nothing could compete when it came to this jet, for the most part. How much fuel do I have? I have 3 minutes left. It should be enough. Uh-oh. Okay. You can fire at me. Interesting. I don't know why. The next target, where's that? G91. Okay, we're going to go for the G91 instead. He's got a good angle for attacking here. Oh, bit too short. 3 minutes of fuel left. Oh, it's got him. Well done. A little bit slow here. I need to get the speed back up. She's still definitely capable. She's still definitely capable of doing well, but the Sabre's just a fantastic jet for the most part. Oh. FGA-9. You have to remember as well, back in the good old days, there wasn't any of these top tier premiums. There was no F5s. There was no premium Hunters. There was no premium Sabres or anything like that. So a lot of people that did play top tier they'd earned to get there. They grinded through the game, and there were some very good players. Whereas now I think you get a lot of people that don't play jets as much. It's been a while since I played this aircraft, and she actually doesn't perform the best at high speed roll, especially. But that's fine. How many's left? There is one guy left. Wonder where he's at. Oh no, never mind. They've all died. Not too bad of a first game. 2 kills. I will happily take that with a jet with no missiles. No afterburner. And like no radar either. Okay, with this next one, we're on Krymisk. It's another bit of a down tier. Would like to get an up tier today just to see if we can actually kill any supersonics at all. Oh, just look at that Lancing go. The Lancing definitely is the best transonic in the game right now. And that is, like I said in the previous game, the same batter rating as we are. Absolute madness. The game does kind of need decompressing a little bit. Needs to go to like 11.0 batter rating. Because too many aircraft around 8.0 to 9.7 just get clumped together, even though they shouldn't really. We're just going to stay on the deck, I think. We're not going to bother climbing that much. She's not too bad at accelerating. Not the best, not the worst. Just definitely quick. It's crazy to think as well that with this patch we're getting the English Electric Lightning, the J35 Draken, and the F4E Phantom. If you'd gone back to say 2015 and said, okay, with this patch we're getting this aircraft, Swedish tank tree, helicopters are in the game, the K-50 is the cancerous piece of shit that it is, I'd have been like, no, surely not. Wolfender said they would never add supersonics in. But I guess they want to make money, don't they? And I think it's been good, really, for the most part. It's kept people interested in the game, and I'm really excited for this patch. I don't think the English Electric Lightning is going to be particularly amazing, but I just don't care. I'm just so happy that it is coming this patch, because I see the English Electric Lightning literally every day where I work. There's Gate Guardians of the English Electric Lightning. And it does hold so much pride to being a British person. And it's nice to see it just represented in War Thunder. I think, though, the Draken is going to be the most fun at this patch. With some of the crazy shit that it can perform, I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to play. Ooh, look at all these clustering over here. We have 1,000 kilometers an hour. Let's see if we can get on to anybody. J29 is climbing, but I think he's too far away to get up to him. Isn't it going to go for me? Nope. I'm not gonna head on them. I could head on them with the Sabre, but it's... Oh, okay. I forgot that it's now 2020. And there's missiles in the game. A few enemies on my tail here. Let's see if we can... Now, we should be able to outrun them, but I don't know how many more missiles they've got. And this is the thing, actually, as well. Like, you can just literally buy your way to top tier, like I said. Buy your way to top tier with the premium packs. I think I shot off his, yeah, I shot off his tail control. Yep, down he goes. I'm pretty sure that MiG is now out of missiles. Oh, is he? Nope. Somebody fired a missile at me. Okay, well, let's turn in because he's dodging right now. Oh, I forgot how maneuverable the Sables are. Such a maneuverable plane. Let's go up here. I can't... Can I outturn the MiG? Oh man, they are desperate for me. He is desperate for me. Come on, guys, you can get him. Hey, there we go. Let's see if we can get this other guy. There's the J29. Oh, I combat flaps out. They're so slow now, though. And this is where a missile would be perfect. Locking on, firing. Yeah, I would have got the kill there. And this is the problem a little bit with these old aircraft. They still have the legacy battle rating, but they don't have the goods to go with the battle rating anymore because there's aircraft at the same battle rating which are just so much more capable. It's the same with tank. Tank realised the battle as well. There's tanks which are at some battle ratings which can't really compete as well anymore. Oh, he's so slow. I'll take the assist. I'm happy with that. One kill, one assist. This guy, look. Oh, look, it's the J32B. No surprise there. He has 4 kills. I wonder why. Okay, for this one, we've been up to, and this is actually one of the few few instances I actually wanted to get up to it so we can actually talk a little bit more about the supersonics and see if we can actually compete against them, because this jet, unlike a lot of the newer jets, because it's not armed with those missiles, it cannot really compete with the supersonics at all. That's like the one ace up the sleeves that the transonics and subsonic jets have against the supersonics. How the fuck am I meant to compete against an F4 Sabre? I'm making 19. If we get anything out this game, I'm going to be extremely happy. This is why, like I said, that there definitely needs to be some decompression when it comes to battle rating. Because right now, certain battle ratings aren't really battle ratings at all. Because they either get sucked up to 8.7 or they get sucked down, like in the case of the Sabre for the most part, down to 8.7 instead. It's just pretty slow accelerating. The problem with the Afghan map is because the default altitude is around 2,000 meters, the acceleration is definitely less than some of the other maps. Why is there this as well? Why is the CW21? People trolling. If we get somebody while they're subsonic, we've got a good chance of killing them. But we'll see how we get on. Okay, we have lots of targets now. Pretty much all of them are above me. Because they have way better climb rate than I do. You can see in this cloud though. Won't get spotted. There's this other poor CL Sabre over here. It's been hunted down by 2 hunters. Oh, he's killed himself. Rather than being shot down. Let's go back the other way actually. There seems to be a lot of enemies over this way. Okay, right. Oh, MiG-21. Let's go for the MiG. Let's see if we can actually get a supersonic here. Ooh. Okay, we've got a chance. Oh my god. I think we're actually going to get him. Don't you steal my kill. Swing back around. Is he still burning? Or is he... No, he is... Yay! We got the MiG-21. The CL Sabre definitely still has it. Fortunately, this guy's on my tail now, and he has missiles, and I don't. Fuck it. Thanks for the warning, game. That was very nice. He's going a lot quicker than I am. Hopefully we can lose him a little bit in the cloud. Okay, that guy's down. Where's the CL? He's up here. So the Japanese Sabre. Well, I'm more than happy. We managed to get the MiG. And that's the thing with the supersonics. If you can get them subsonic, you do have a chance. There is that chance of killing them. Ooh. Oh dear. The G91YS has just shot down that Sabre. That was weird. There he is. Oh god, there's actually quite a few of them over here. That T2 is up really high. How many enemies are left alive? Not that many. Yeah, this guy's not coming down soon. We'll go and say hello to this F-100. They were gaining on them pretty rapidly. Hang no, there's a G91YS down here. No, he's a bit too far away. We're going to go for this F100. T2's coming in now as well. Can we get another one? Oh, we might better get him here. Come on, turn, baby. Turn. Turn with me. And that's the thing. If you can force the supersonics into a turn fight, you have then a chance of killing them. Oh, we might be able to get the T2 here. No, he's going to get shot down. I don't know what they were doing. They were heavily outnumbered, mind you. The Cl-13 Mk5 Sabre is still an absolutely fantastic aircraft, and I think it just shows how good this aircraft was when it was top tier and it was the top dog, because it really did silk club to so many other nations. And back then as well, it wasn't really none of this mixed battles either. It was Germany versus the Allies, or Germany versus Russia, and this aircraft really did just dominate everything for just so long. Obviously now, like I said, she's just been superseded by just so many other aircraft. She's definitely lacking in terms of the missile department, which definitely would have been useful in a several situations today. But that's what the Mark 6 is for, because obviously that one can carry the missiles on. But anyway, let me know in the comments below how long you've been playing War Thunder for. Do you remember the good old times when these were the top tiers and this bullied everything? I can remember playing this aircraft actually in air arcade battles. I would never do that now. Playing top tier jets in air arcade, that were definitely different and definitely fun times. But anyway, please like, comment, share, all that good stuff, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one sometime soon. Bye!